Millionaire, do you know what happened since our last video? Let me just show you. Last time when I made the video, the price was at $2.18, 19 cents. Right now, since last night, the price has gone up to almost $4. Let me just show you guys here. And it came back down a little bit. Yeah. As you probably can see, this is a lucky location, and anybody with a brain knows I'm at IKEA, right? So everyone who has been watching my video for years understand that due to privacy reason, I never make my video outside of any secret spots and things like that. So it's very important that you guys understand privacy is #1 concern for us crypto investors. So the same thing advice for everybody else. If you have crypto, do not tell people where you live, what work do you do, or any other private information. Very, very important that you keep your privacy to the absolute max, because don't forget, in cryptocurrencies, anybody who has access to your private life can potentially gain access to your private keys. As soon as you get your private keys, then your crypto is gone. So do not trust anybody. Don't even trust your close friends. This is the reason I personally have one of the highest security measures in the world for my own cryptocurrencies, and I suggest you do the same. But that's not the topic for today. So the topic for today is related to the newcomers in Bitcoin Cash. So I have a very good friend who I just recently met. He is an Israeli, and he makes money from cyber securities. And I met him when I was visiting one of my investments. So I might feature him in one of my next videos. Just stay tuned. However, I want to introduce a person like this because I believe a lot of people who are into cryptocurrency right now are brand new to this thing. So I think my friend, he is one of the best example of how people come into cryptocurrency and how do they continue the journey in cryptocurrency with me. So he was very, very skeptical when he met me, and he did not want to invest in any of the Bitcoin Cash things because from his perspective, all you have to buy is Bitcoin. Don't buy any Bitcoin Cash. So I totally get it. So early on, I told him he should get into Bitcoin Cash, but it's at his own pace. And I started telling him about Bitcoin Cash since 3 months. He didn't buy any. Now the price has gone up, basically tripled since the price I told him about. Now he got interested. So yesterday he messaged me and asked me, should I buy into Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash and all those things. So this is a very common thing. So if you have a friend similar like my friend who is now into this thing because price has doubled overnight, so you understand what that means. It means people are getting interested. And in any investments, people always do that. Okay, when price is low, nobody wants to buy. Just remember 1.5 years ago, the price was $100 per coin. And at that point in time, I made a video about why, for me, the $100 per coin is important. And yet, nobody believed me, and nobody was buying, of course. And guess who were buying? Someone close to me were buying, and myself, I was buying. So this is one of those important lessons. Just remember, sentiments is counterproductive and counterintuitive. In cryptocurrency, if you only buy when everyone else is buying, that is the wrong time. But right now, we are at the right time. Price only just started to go up. I only just came back to YouTube since 11 days, and therefore, this is still early stage. The last time when I made videos about Bitcoin Cash, I did it for about 200 days in a row. This time I won't do that every single day. Instead, I will do it on an interval of between 1 to 2 weeks of video, but I will go more into depth about each individual aspect of Bitcoin Cash. This is one of those videos. So today, the video is specifically targeting newcomers. I want you to understand that right now, there's only $100 million stored officially in Bitcoin Cash. Why do I say that? Even though market cap is $4 or $5 billion, because most people don't invest in cryptocurrency with cash. Instead, they use bank account, then they use the brokerage account, and the only instrument you can use in this combination is BCHG. This is not financial advice. I want just to be emphasized one more time. When I talk about Bitcoin Cash, I'm talking about the commodity Bitcoin Cash. I'm legally allowed to talk about that any day of the year, but BCHG is a financial product. I do not endorse the financial product because I'm not a financial advisor. Just keep that in mind. This is a fine difference. BCHG, I'm explaining to you simply from educational purposes, not for investment purposes. Keep that in mind. Nobody can come to me legally say I recommend certain investment product. and then I get into trouble. I do not. I do not recommend you to buy or sell BCHG. I'm just here to explain to you what is BCHG. BCHG is a trust that is over-the-counter traded, done by Grayscale, the largest sponsor for this kind of trust. The sister product is the more well-known GBTC, and GBTC is the one that holds billions of dollars in Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin Cash did not have the best reputation in the last 3 to 4 years, or since inception, let's say that, due to infighting. But guess what? All the infightings are over. All the people who are fighting each other, they're all gone. Not a single one's left. I'm the only one, the OG. I'm the true OG right now. That only guy you can see whose investment strategy from day one to now never changed. This is very, very important. Keep that in mind. I'm the last whale standing. Okay? If you do what I tell you to do, you'll be doing just as well as I do, if not even better. Because I'm restricted in my action. You are not. So I already told everybody publicly that my coins are locked away until 2026. But for myself, I can't do anything. All I can do until 2026, beginning of 2026, is I can promote Bitcoin Cash. I can talk to people about Bitcoin Cash, but I can't sell any Bitcoin Cash. I can only buy, I can't sell. That's the difference. Okay? You guys know how this works, right? If you have a public address of a Bitcoin Cash address, I can always send Bitcoin Cash to my public address, but to take the Bitcoin Cash out to sell, I need use my private key to activate that address, which all locked away safely, far, far away where I live. I definitely didn't store any Bitcoin Cash key anywhere here in IKEA. That's for sure. So do not come to the idea of breaking into the IKEA like you guys did with my house. Previously, I made videos a few years ago. Unfortunately, I disclosed my one of my houses, and then people broke in straight away. So since then, I decided never, ever, ever invite anybody to my houses, nor do I want to disclose my private residencies for security and safety reasons. Not because I have Bitcoin Cash. You can't get my Bitcoin Cash. That's impossible. But I just don't want any trouble. So that's the reason I don't want to disclose anything. Same thing advice for you. Now back to the topic of Bitcoin Cash as investment. So BCHG is probably the easiest way for you to buy into Bitcoin Cash. However, you need to understand that that is right now still early stage, because BCHG is not even an ETF. Most people think it is an ETF. It is not an ETF. That's the reason BCHG is not traded over the counter. Not traded on the regular market. Instead, this is the OTC market. This is a very, very important differentiation point right there. However, in the future, either the CFTC or the SEC will most likely approve GBTC and BCHG to be regular traded ETF. And if that happens, then huge amount, we're talking about billions of billions of billions of dollars will come into Bitcoin space. Most of the money will get into Bitcoin for sure, but a fraction of that money, let's say a third or a quarter of the money, will eventually find its way into Bitcoin Cash for obvious logical reasons. For example, they share the same mining equipment, they have the same origin, the same largest holder in Bitcoin Cash is the same as Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. We all know now who it is not, Satoshi Nakamoto. Why do you guys think I exited my association with BSV so early on, right after my trip to London? Now you know why. I just didn't want to offend anybody back then. Okay, now I don't want to make this video too long because I have friends in the background who are waiting for me. So I have to go do my other things, and meanwhile keep buying Bitcoin Cash. That is allowed to say. Legally, I can tell you guys, buy as much Bitcoin Cash as you want. It's similar to telling you drink as much water as you want, because Bitcoin Cash is a commodity. But I cannot, I emphasize, I repeat one more time, I cannot tell you what do you do with BCHG. That is up to you. I cannot tell you what to do with BCHG, because BCHG is a financial product, and I'm not a financial advisor, as you guys all know. All right, thank you very much for watching. Let's see what happens to Bitcoin Cash, and I'm very curious about what happens to BCHG. My prediction is we are probably at the extremely early stage of the gigantic bull run, and most likely we'll end up with a tenth of the price of BTC. This is the best way to see pricing. Don't look at the dollar term. Don't look at any other way. Just look at the ratio between BTC and BCH. So I believe by the end of this bull run, we're reaching somewhere between a 10-to-1 to 20-to-1 ratio. Okay? I hope you liked this video, and if you do, please give me a thumb up, please give me a like, and please also refer this video to your friends. And this is also the first video I will try to open up the discussion for everybody, because I really want mental hygiene, so I didn't open up the discussion forum before, but this is the first video I will allow civilized discussion. Anybody who is acting weird will get banned, just to let you know. Alright, thanks, see you in the next one, bye.